YouTube? It is Monday, January 30th, 2023. It is almost the end of the month, and good afternoon, everyone. And we are on the 3325 on the 66A bus. And I'm showing you a different angle that I don't normally take. I thought I would show you just some views from the Nova bus that I'm on, which is the 3325. This bus is generally a 66B bus that once it arrives at the Old Mill Station turns into a 66A, and then they just sort of, rotate throughout the day. So right now I can see let's see, I believe that's a 66 coming through. Okay. So that's probably going to turn into a 66B. But anyway, for now we are on the 3325 on the Nova LFS bus here. And I will remove the microphone so you can hear some of the external sounds. And just to my left here is the Parklawn Cemetery. It is not as big as the Prospect Cemetery, which is in North Toronto, North York, kind of, Yonge, Eglinton area, Mount Pleasant, but it is pretty big, as you can see. Again, it's an overcast day, perfect for photography and videography. Headed to the Humber Loop. Which previously to about 2 to 2.5 years before this, you would be able to see the 501 streetcars heading eastbound towards Neville or westbound towards Long Branch. But because of the track replacement that's been going on the last 2+ years, as you guys know, the 501 is notorious for track plate replacements going on. It's been the shuttle buses or the replacement buses along the 501 from Long Branch all the way to Dufferin, and then it kind of goes in between the two loops there, between those 2 points rather. And if you wanted to head further eastbound, you would head on the actual streetcar. Although I have seen some streetcars that say short turn. When I was on the bus earlier today on the 501 in Parkdale, so between Queen and Jameson area, I did see some westbound streetcars. So I personally do not miss the streetcar at all. I love buses and prefer buses. In fact, I know that with the Eglinton LRT, and I know y'all love the LRT and everything, and I'm sure, but I love the 32 Eglinton bus, and I took that bus when I was young, took it on the fishbowl, took that bus many times, and of course other units that I can't remember all the names of. But I'm wondering if anybody happens to know if any of that LRT that's on Eglinton, if any of it's underground. I actually haven't researched this, but I'm wondering, since they've been building it since, I'm guessing, around 2018, if some of the Metrolinx LRT Eglinton Crosstown is being built underground, and if the train will be going underground between certain stations, or is it all going to be above ground? Because I'm trying to imagine how it's going to look, especially from the portion from Eglinton West all the way to Renforth Station, or if it's going beyond that. I'm not really too concerned about the east part because I'm not from the east and I don't go to the eastern part, but it's the western part that I'm thinking about mostly. So if you happen to know some information, and you wanted to share in the comments below, please do. And thank you for watching. So we are on Barry Road and Park Lawn Road here in South Etobicoke, and this bus will be heading, as I mentioned earlier, to the Humber Loop. For watching. We are now at the corner of the Queensway and Stephen Drive. Toodles.